Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Abstract here, and I'm back with another video. And today I will be talking about the best unit from each element game currently. Because as you know, the summer event over here uses each and every element. Let's see. The summer raid changes this element every 4 hours. So it's gonna rotate randomly between all 5 elements. And you're gonna need the strongest unit from each element in order to beat it with a group of people, because it is actually impossible to solo. I just tried to with my Zeke and my S-Death. They cannot get past wave 6. So yeah, 3 paths, a little too much for solo. But that's a little off topic. But it's actually pretty close to the top. But let's move on. Let's go ahead and start with the blue category, since I already have it pulled up here. We have Zeke, S-Death, and Whitebeard. Now, who is the best in this category? I would say that Zeke absolutely clears. Zeke is probably one of the best units in the game currently. His damage is really high. It's just that he has a really high SPA as well. But regardless of that, he has really solid DPS, and he is also a hybrid, so he automatically trumps both of them just for that reason by itself. But don't let that draw you away from going for somebody like S-Death. S-Death is 100% worth the grind. She's a solid sub DPS unit, or I guess a sub support unit actually. She has more DPS than support. But Whitebeard, I wouldn't dedicate too much into him. He's not really that useful in my opinion. He does have a full AoE attack, but that's in the later upgrades, and I feel like there's just much better ways to use your money in the game or in the stage. Okay, and now we have the red units. As you can see, we have Sukuna, Super God Goku, we have Magma Marine, or Kainu, and Ace. So all of these units are honestly really solid picks. I would say that out of all of them, Sukuna is the worst one. Reason being, look at his look at his placement SPA. I feel like that is reason enough, to be honest. I do have him shiny though, so I hope that he will get a buff. Same with Gojo, because I feel like Gojo and Sukuna are honestly really underwhelming in this game. Or maybe you guys see it differently, but I personally feel like they should be stronger, as like for what their character is and like who they are in their anime. I feel like they deserve much stronger units. They could be our first 6 stars, who knows. But honestly, I hope they don't add 6 stars to the game. I just hope they add like an Easy A or another Ascension, something like that. Oh, and if you guys don't know what an Easy A is, it's called the Extreme Z Awakening. It's from Dokkan Battle, and the whole point of it is to make older units stronger and meta. I honestly hope that ASTD does incorporate Easy A's into this game, because they already have incorporated the potential system, which I honestly enjoy. The background music for it is literally Dokkan Battle hidden potential system background music. But I'm yapping a little too much. Let's go ahead and move on. Magma Marine has an ability on his final upgrade that lets him summon magma pools on the lane every 5 seconds. And these magma pools do attack flying enemies, and I believe I do have a video of me just clearing the trial with him alone, or with him alone as DPS. It was kind of fun to do that. Really nice to see that he's strong enough to do that without All-Star. But he is definitely, I would say, number 3 on this list. As for number 1 and 2, it's actually gonna be, for the fire units. For 1 and 2, for the fire units, it would be Spade and Super God Goku. Or Ace is honestly the strongest one out of all of them. I haven't seen the buff myself. However, I'm told that the buff was strong enough for him to take over Goku as the top red unit. So definitely grind up Ace, guys. He is a banner unit, so it's pretty easy to get. Just gotta wait. His ascension was a little difficult though, to be honest, because you have to clear the trial a couple times if you're unlucky enough. But I'm sure that a lot of you by now have the strength to clear the trial. Sorry for the stutters. But yes, Ace, definitely the best red unit right now. A really solid substitute would be Super God Goku though. Okay guys, so here we are, moved on with the green category. The green category has Okiora, Super Saiyan Broly, Eren, and Mihawk. Now Eren, he's just a shield breaker. He doesn't really have any use past that, so I've corrupted on him. Pretty cool. Super Broly is a really strong unit. Honestly, these two are tied for me. Personally though, I like using Okiora Okiora more because honestly I just like Okiora more as a character, and I feel like he's slightly better than Broly. Okiora on his final upgrade has a ability to transform. This transformation turns him from a multi-hit line to a really massive single hit AoE circle. Basically what the ability how the ability works is that based on the amount of damage you have accumulated on that Okiora, the damage boost you get from using the transformation ability will increase. Now for Broly is mainly an infinite unit. I would say he would definitely have a lot more use than Okiora in infinite. Because of Rage. For Rage, he gains a bonus damage every wave based on his level up to a maximum cap. I honestly forgot what the cap was, so I'm gonna check my video to see how much it was. Okay, I can't lie, I can't bother to find out, but from what I remember with testing him out, the damage increase is actually really significant, and I believe that he easily out DPS's a non-transformed, or wait, I feel like even a transformed Okiora. So for infinite Broly, for progressive though, I would definitely go with Okiora. Mihawk is just, he's alright. He's not the best. Like, I personally don't like how his attack is a really thin line AoE, but with a lot of range. I personally am not a fan of that. That's why I don't even have him evolved. Sorry guys. But that should be it for the green category. Just a quick TLDR. Okiora, progressive, Broly, infinite, Aaron, Shieldbreaker, Mihawk, Alright, so there's actually a huge gap in recording there, but I believe I'm on the purple units. We have Sung Jinwoo, Killua, Lelouch, and Blackbeard. Lelouch and Blackbeard are both support characters, as you can see a buffer over here. Slow. Killua also has a type of stun where it stuns for 0.5 seconds each tick, and he's a full AoE, max ascension, max upgrades. He has a really good amount of range with that, which you guys will see soon once I evolve my Killua, which is actually going to be right after recording this video. And Sung Jinwoo is able to summon Igris to the field. However, Igris is blue, so it doesn't really fit in here for purple. So Sung Jinwoo's damage alone is pretty good. I just have a problem with his SPA, but I have Bloodlust to help with that. But 100% I would go for Awakening Killua. He's a really cheap placement, and he has really good utility as well as damage. Best purple unit in the game by far. He's also a hill. Sung Jinwoo cannot target flying enemies. So yeah, as you guys can see, there's like a little pattern going on. All the good units in the game, hill units or hybrid. I'm pretty sure the only hybrid unit in the game though is Zeke. But yes, Killua number 1 and Sung Jinwoo number 2 for purple. Alright, so for orange we have Ishtar, Frieren, and 5-star Naruto. I don't have him because he's bad, terrible, like C rank or C tier. I mean, yeah, he's next to a bunch of the duo units, so Goku and Vegeta, Naruto himself and Sasuke, Luffy and Sanji. So 5-star Naruto is just bad. Overall, it's a terrible unit. I'm sorry. Hopefully they will give him another ascension or something to help him. I would honestly really hope so, because I hate to see a bad Naruto unit. But for Ishtar and Frieren here, I believe that Ishtar would be the better choice to focus because her damage is really good, and I just don't see Frieren as like that useful of a unit, to be honest, because Ishtar has a dynamic AoE on the final upgrade, and that AoE follows your character around. You could have like 4 of her down, I believe, and it's just constantly attacking wherever you set the location to. So you could literally be from across the map and still have a target wherever. And then Frieren obviously limited by range, and yeah, I think this is a clear no diff, to be honest. But don't get me wrong, Frieren does have a good amount of damage. She is A tier. I have to give her credit. She is an A tier unit. It's just that Ishtar is just better. Doing this video makes me realize that there's no orange characters in the game. Like, there's barely any. Like, if we look at purple, couple mythics, right? Really solid units, like very useful units. And then if we go over to green, boom, 2 amazing DPS right there, 3 even, and then buff unit, and then Shieldbreaker, filled with like really amazing units. Same with blue. I just reviewed all of these, and orange needs a buff, guys. Buff orange. Hashtag buff orange. Ishtar cannot be carrying it alone. But that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I really hope you found it useful. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment if you would like to. But besides that, see you guys next time. Pieces.